Welcome back, everybody. My name is EonShiKeno, and I'm going to cast game number 2 on Delta Quadrant between our Terran player oGsEnsnare and our Protoss player NEXGenius. So this is, I think, just 3 games they played on Battle.net. The replay was not listed as any tournaments, so I'm just going to assume this is just some type of ladder practice. So we have Genius going for a... Actually, was that a... Oh yeah, never mind. That was a pylon on 9 instead of 10. Yes, that was a pylon on 9. So you won't see any super fast gateways. And Ensnare is going for the very standard supply depot barracks refinery build. Nothing too out of the common right now. Chrono boosting some workers. We'll see if he gets the gateway down on 12. There it goes. And there goes the barracks on 12 also for our Terran player. So our Terran player going directly for the middle. Just going to try and look for any passerbys in the vision. Doesn't see any. He's going to go down to the left. Fortunately for him, he's scouting in the wrong direction. And Genius has not elected to do any scouting yet. So maybe he's going to be playing more defensive, or we'll see if he goes scouting after that pylon. Yep, there he goes. Delta Quadrant is a pretty large map, so scouting does take a while unless you just get lucky. So the barracks is almost complete, and he's starting to get some gas there. We'll probably see orbital command pop up right after this barracks finishes. Actually, right after that SEV finishes, more than likely. So we have some Marines coming out. And he hasn't not. Let's see if he's going to go for another barracks. If he goes for 2 barracks, he's going to go for a fast factory. He hasn't got a second gas yet. So I'm going to assume he's going to go for mostly a bio build here at the beginning of the game. Ooh, throwing down a reactor. Now I have seen, excuse me, I have seen him do this build before on GSL. He's gonna go for like 2 barracks and then like a factory, and then man, I got some terrible coughs. I take a drink here. I'm gonna go for like 2 barracks, tanks, or not tanks, 2 barracks, factory, and then get a Raven out, and then two Banshees, and do a push off that. So this Zealot is gonna be forever chasing this SCV around that Zealot. Will never catch that SCV. But that right-clicking once on that Zealot is forcing oGsEnsnare to waste some APMs on this SCV just for running around instead of sitting and still. So hopefully it'll make him make a mistake. As far as Genius, all he has to do is right-click on it once and not have to worry about it again. So it's just sort of his back. So we do have a sentry coming out, and also not warping this, not doing any chrono boosts on that warp gate. We saw last game where he did not use any chrono boosts on that warp gate, even though he had quite a few built up. He just saved them for the workers. So what do we got here? Stargate. Ooh, this is a very quick Stargate build. So he kills that one SCV with the sentry, and then lays down the Stargate. Of course, you definitely need to kill the scout inside your base before you show your tech, unless you want to do some trickery, as in showing a tech and then canceling it and then changing it up on the fly. So Automaton 2000. Actually, it's got 10 life. Wow. The utility bot of choice. There you go. So we have a 5 Marine SCV push coming up now, and this probe is here in a very good position. Just watching this, he's going to see this coming in advance. He's going to pull the sentries back. He's going to be able to force field that ramp in time to save himself. And just waiting around. So this looks like it's just going to be a straight up 2 barracks push coming on really quickly with an SCV. And ooh, we got this Reaper. This Reaper's going to jump up here and snipe that sentry. I've seen him do this before in the past. But he needs to pull it back. Oh, he does get that 1 sentry. He's just going to wait for this. There's enough energy to force field again. So, oh, one of those Marines getting caught in there, but is being ran out. And then he's going to pull back here. He's going to see if he can get that, but it really doesn't matter. He does not have enough force fields to force field again. We'll probably see Ensnare push right after this. Actually, he's falling back right now. I don't think he is aware of that Void Ray. So that Void Ray could be extremely critical. He does not see a Void Ray in there. He may have to burn his scan on that. We'll see if he does. He's got enough energy to. He's got 56. So you have the factory going down in an engineering bay. So he, I don't know if he's preempting, if he thinks there's going to be a Void Ray based on how many units there have been. I mean, so far he's seen two warp gates, and he's only seen a handful of units. So he's probably expecting a Void Ray just because he's such a freaking good player. So a bunker going down. He's going to try and play some defense, proxy pylon up here in the front. So where is that Void Ray at? The thing was around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. It's charging up on these destructible rocks. Very smart play. You can go from these, charge it up on these destructible rocks, move down here and have full charge when you start focusing this bunker. So Ensnare is just kind of playing for his life right now. Going to throw up as much defense as possible. Has that engineering babe down. Has not got any upgrades yet. And this one Marine down here is to scout for a pylon. But here we go. We have a fight coming on. No SCVs though to repair. That Void Ray doing so much damage right now. And they do have stim. A bunch of SCVs coming up right now. Maybe to tank, but the Marauders are in the way. It's going to be a very close fight. That bunker does get finished. He's going to have to repair. Put all those SCVs on it. He's going to repair it. Oh, it drops way too fast. He's got 2 Void Rays charged up. This is not looking good. Those flying chandeliers are going to town. And this is not looking good for Ensnare this game. He's not going to be able to make enough AA. He doesn't have any starports. And those Void Rays are going to slowly clean up this barracks. You're going to deal with 2 charged up Void Rays. You need at least 10 or 12 Marines with stim. And he's just kind of throwing his SCVs into the way. And Ensnare GG's. So there we have game number 2 on Delta Quadrant between Ensnare and NEXGenius. NEXGenius getting the win. I'm going to cast game number 3 next.